Stopping the chase doesn't mean losing her. It means changing everything. But most people never realize this. Because when you like someone, you naturally start chasing. You text first. You try to keep the conversation alive. You reply fast. You show interest. You try to be present. And at the beginning, it feels right. It feels natural. Because connection is new. Energy is high. Everything feels mutual. But slowly, something shifts. Not suddenly, not clearly, but quietly. Your attention increases. Your focus shifts. And without realizing it, you start centering your actions around her. When she replies, when she doesn't reply, when she is active, when she is not, your emotional state starts depending on signals from her. And this is where chasing begins. Not as a decision, but as a pattern. And the more you chase, the more you feel the need. So you give more attention, more messages, more availability, more effort, thinking that this will bring her closer. But something unexpected happens. The dynamic starts to shift. Because when you are always there, there is nothing to wonder about. When you are always available, there is nothing to miss. When you always respond, there is no uncertainty. And without uncertainty, there is no tension. And without tension, attraction starts to fade. Not because you did something wrong, but because the emotional space disappears. And space is where attraction lives. Most people don't understand this. They think attraction is built by effort, but attraction is actually built by contrast, presence and absence, closeness and distance. When everything is constant, nothing feels valuable. So what happens when you keep chasing? You don't increase attraction, you reduce it, because she no longer has to invest, no longer has to think about you. You become predictable, and predictability kills curiosity. So what do most people do next? They chase even harder. They text more. They double text. They over-explain. But this only makes it worse. Because now, you are not just present. You are overwhelming. And overwhelming presence feels like pressure. And pressure pushes people away. But here is where everything changes. The moment you stop chasing, something unexpected happens. At first, nothing. No response. No change. No difference. And that silence feels uncomfortable. Because your mind is used to reacting. But if you stay in that silence, something begins to shift. Slowly. Almost invisibly. She notices. Not immediately. But internally. The pattern has changed. The energy is different. And now, there is space. And in that space, her attention starts to move. Change creates curiosity. Change creates thought. And now she starts thinking about you. Not because you did more, but because you did less. She starts wondering why you stopped. She starts checking your presence. She starts noticing your absence. And absence is powerful. Distance doesn't create attraction from nothing. It reveals what was already there. So when you stop chasing, you are resetting the dynamic, removing pressure, reintroducing space. And that space is what allows attraction to breathe again. Now there is something missing. And what is missing becomes important. So she reaches out. Because the dynamic has shifted. And now you are no longer reacting. You are not chasing. You are not pushing. You are simply present. Real power is not about doing less. It is about needing less. And when you need less, you naturally chase less. And when you chase less, you become more stable. And stability creates attraction. Your attention is controlled, grounded. You don't win by chasing. You win by becoming someone who doesn't need to. The moment you stop is the moment everything changes.